the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Reverend Nchemo, Director for National Local Government, and as a Director in charge of local governance at the office of the Jubilee House. Brante friends, Dennis Miracles Aboagye. Now, Dennis Miracles Aboagye is a spokesperson at the Dr. Mobaumia campaign, or the Mutintima. Now, Miracles, and Yabra Penny, Kwame Chromatic, Edding Komoyi, and Commando Wayipa, and Timinsa Omresa, and Nijinafa. Your mama 24 hours home. Any Baumia policies are or day by Yabekaya, a month we bring about one team, Baumi on the DNA, but Baumi on the DNA, miracles at Tonka Crater, and a John Mama 24 hours and so. Watching Yinti, Dennis Miracles, Aboagye.
Police, alright, Dennis Miracle, Aboagye, Director for Local Government, Office of the President. Now, you know, entry and come. Mira me moache.
Tete atempo kwame enkoma digese.
Amida se. Eni abodi.
Meda se. Ocho enyun ko bebre na ona ocho ede.
Ye be yende kakra. Na maba wo nchen ya. Yesi hu kakra bi abomo. Sanse His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The niece wadi unu or dan makuma no yi ba koto a kan ko for say ade no ase baby agi baby a ba ko ode ba ye se nyame ye na dom na otumi ebe fa o man na dwa biewu a obeye 24-hour economy na yesi musi enya ade be yie na ade no kura nso e ho dada wada ma menyi nkyire mu emfamfiri ho.
I think say about Tony Ekwakoto and be also a ton of actually into your mouth for so into Abama. Till we know any issue of him because at the end of the day, okay, you say what them now work at the top. Now gonna for ever say we now what they ban a bar that won't soon have so. Ebema omo brabo akokan. Their vice president, any MPP, Kenina, and say, would they adjourn Chinese to see any bar, need this, I didn't want a bar. Yen to me, fan a trasa because a discipline. Your mind way move, and the same NDC, Amayuku, and then John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, former president. A catcher on the man national insurance scheme. I have one-time premium. There's a wabra boomina. Uchi adi no kaba kopa uchi akabium. Kopem tama ubi man be show the kind say. I don't tell you the about. Nemum so yes me shumni timwa. One say a kwaya ofa so oba obeye. So say na fe die ma say anye bia no dia woka no e betumi abemu ana bo fun de friend feasible one kind of say so be so dada ye kai no na again the same sentiment I'm going to be one time premium you know we almost some na mo yesa je be to aba mo ene ye to aba ma o mo ba yi na and feel almost spend the year na Oman can one time premium no assem. Oman to me and yet nobody fear them. The instrument to be simple. That idea, no, it was a very bad idea. It was a very poorly thought through idea. Say, and yes, to say, so what can say Obesha, a very feasible. So can so be a idea in the book. And Ninti, and now Oman to me and then, and Sa Pepe, and a 24 hours for me, okay, Aquaquay. The TNSA, you can't say 24-hour economy and yard the partner any hope. I think, say it here, say, me ye Piota, not say, Abapa, I got when you may 5, with me a Piota bucket bar. Not say, 7 from 5, no, Ecopem 6. The next day, let's wear a bucket bar. Some men on the tongue in Suno. Say, in so the best tone of what the best sound quality available. enti body bi enu that they can say enya dream clear for bia omampeni bi de beba say maybe policy mbre bia ba say obia edwumayini bia na edwuma bia no ye be no 24 hours yes saade no untumi fa mbra enhye se obi enye den enye na de tie no saade no eno kasa based on nyame bia ewo ho ekoso no ebema edwumaru anan kasa decide say me nyama na me ye ho edwuma no enso to me ye na dodo me ye so a ye to enti sane tie bia mapon edwuma 5 no metumi aye bucket baako ba ma hwemo emu se me ye bucket mienu a ye to enti ene mo amabra mapon 5 mo kwe ne yɛmfa efofo nso mɛyɛ 5 na nkɔpem acha nopa na yɛyɛ bucket baako kan yɛ den empon ba wontumi mfa mbra ɛnhyɛ initially no yɛka yɛn nso wobɛtumi ayɛ adan deliberate abɛtumi ayɛ akɔpem sɛ afɛdeɛ ɔno asan kɔyɛ abae sɛ ampa adeɛ no ntumi mfa mbra nhyɛ nti ɔno yɛyɛ adwene na mmom ɛyɛ policy nso ɛyɛ voluntary na kyerɛ sɛ policy no a yɛsi yɛde bɛba no ɛnyɛ nhyɛ sɛ wo edwuma e so 24 hours eno no ene adwen e na kakra le je sa adwen se na wo de ba no asa wan to bo ase adwen ho enya adwen papa because say adwen papa nka wo be hu se me no kase anope edwuma po edwuma o me free tema anope o makoko du fi a o mada o jojo no ho ono so ne midnight ni na ebo be 5:36 a wase aso ye dware no asia kwa eduma a lot of the factories are running 24-hour shifts. Sprintex Coca-Cola runabout, Sprintex industrial area, a lot of the factories are running 24-hour shifts. There were factory we were about to hire nutri snacks and nutri food. Omo biscuit in the nyama. And pay about 6 no. Na omo ba sisi wa ede eduma efo aba eduma. Na efa omo ye edura anadu eduma no. Efa omo so ede akofie. Ene sa ade san na bo be 12 am. Na sa wo pay duru ato a. Oko downtown pharmacy e was Sprintex a obenye bi ato. Oko Osu Street pharmacies bebree. Oko Islegona pharmacies bebree. Sa wo pese anadwi e bo himache be 1. Utu kwan ko techiman. Tamale Sandema Kintapo Esinkaya. Oko Circular. All the bus terminals no run it all throughout the night. Simple and yet intercity no vessel within the city and then no cafe. Sanaju 2 a.m. cry. Without phone, Yango, boat, Uber, Ubenya car, Nadia Ko, baby, I vessel could be anaju. Police for ye Juma and I do the so na Kotuma the chain. Ebima Kwakoda, Ebimuso Yane, Sandria, Omu Ye Juma. Next for ye Juma. Doctors, ye Juma. There is nowhere in the world that 24-hour economy anymore. Every country in the world have a 24-hour economy. Because 24-hour economy, you say we need to be radio and adjo dia. Any anadjo okay from you have born near a radio juma. Nemum say ye nini pa obutie radio and adjo dia. Any emphasis bien who say okay from anadjo ye debi. Enti eye eniyeme bia wo be ye certain specific actions and activities bia wo be ye ewo economy ni mu no ehun so any 24-hour ejuma ye bi be decide say obeye na mom untumi declaration of a 24-hour policy into existence. 24-hour policy no a outcome of specific actions and inactions. And Ebema Ojumayi will be back and say, oh, maybe I'm sure that Ojumayi sit here, dear. The per se, me ye Juma all day round. At the end of the day, or yeah, because say, oh yeah, ye better. Remember example. To me, go can't find you got say. Masembra, esa oh yeah, Juma and I do this when now. Wabra find you got no. On him say, so yeah, Juma fit on upon 9. I copy 5. Find you got to do obey no. And no, any your tongue. The next day, if you are not past 7, a copy and I do by it. answer na fan yogurt be decide say obesaya my juma your fofo bi aba be yeduma from 6 kopim the next day no let us say fan yogurt ni say yogurt na ye be ye no anadu de suo mu no ye de be ka de ye no 9 to 5 no ho a ye betumi ye den aton no kure ni say fan yogurt wura company no wura ni hu say obetumi aton a enya wo kwa na oba be kwa ka kire ne say onye adwuma 24 hours onu a na be say na adwuma na all ye no se wan fa adwuma ye fo ni bia nka ho anye anadwo de suo mu a na te say o hwiri sika na mum so ye ka ho dia obetumi nyi sika dodo number 2 na te so mo ka say the public sector kra no so say etumi e run the 3 shifts na the funny thing about that so called 24 hour dey o mo kanya ni say because ade no man nyi ho area somebody better abonti na ade na nkasa kra no and just an outcome of deliberate policies in it. As from the woman I can, we are interpreting it differently. Let me say, local government ministry, be an adult to VM, Ministry of Defense, Ministry for Agri.
Oh, Ministry of Defense, sir, I saw my boy man owned by.
Oh, some Ghana Armed Forces.
Okay.
Ministry no.
Ministry now okay.
Yeah. Almost ministries and departments and agencies.
Okay.
Ministry for Fisheries. Now let me use your example to make a very quick important point. Once I become Ministry of Defense, as I say, also that's what they are following you all through as well. It means that within the public sector, no crown services are a one here say 24 hours. Within the public sector, services are moving here, some 24 hours. And now we can say, tell them say ECG, almost 0302 611 611. If you might 40 and I do the show, at midnight, or light to do my with their phone, we can see our phone. Number 0302 611 611. ECG, with my phone, we do and none of pay. On the fact, no matter I'm responding. At the time, I do 2 a.m. Afraid the 0302 611 611. ECG for that sort of now when comes to message, every single ECG district office, our maintenance unit, and I do this one now, pay. I'm no say, mobile nights and apple, coffee, and a new maintenance unit they take you back this morning. ECG. And I do this woman. So can you do now? Person electricity here. Senior, they hear and say, call bank. Because of the call banker. 119 call bank anymore. Well, bank services here and then say every progressive country in the world is doing what we call digitalization. Every progressive country. And to me, say the answer of the phone, what call bank account in what is the Canada and bank de Macofano, what is your bank account in now they are two mobile money so now they are poor electricity.
Oh yeah. And
public sector services are critical. And so we 24 hours. They are already doing 24 hours. The port, Okotema Porter, I'm running shifts. I'm 24 hours later. It's so we catch a 24-hour policy bar. You can't say 24-hour economy because it is already playing out. But tell me, on my back, where will you here? I'm running 24-hour economy. Of course, we're mining baby, it is not true. What happens is that 24 hours, a demand and supply. At the end of the year, and to get their back. Let the watch your uncle for the door, watch another. And see, Ubi ton watch another. Senabe as uncle for the better. Who is that car? You will be a ton watch another all around.
I Kumasi Sabi or Sa Kumasi Demi Chekra. I take
about 5 different locations one can have. All night round. Why? Because for those specific locations, so to watch another and confound you watching away day.
Yeah, Kumasi Bantuma Hono.
Exactly.
Yakoribia. Because I heard it. 2 o'clock. 3. Ningana watching.
Exactly.
Now,
the question is that if I now don't watch you or Bantamasi and I don't say I'm buying a question is on Ton and Adjo. And I don't turn and I don't know. I'll turn and a pa and you. Who catching us at Medem 24 hours. Even though we're watching out the bank of Panasa, by some convenience because you're running 24-hour economy. What we are saying is that there are specific policies that you need to put in place to engender industries, to engender commerce, to engender trade, to ensure, say, demand is not ever so, and then also build the capacity of these industries to ensure that they can also have the capacity to produce. Those are specific policies. What the NDC is doing to us, and I say, we go somewhere. The NDC for you, say, they are hiding the details so that they would fraudulently scam all of us, come to power, and then when the details are supposed to come up, they throw in excuses. Senior, the real details are that they need to tell us what their policy is towards industrialization. Omo can say our policy towards trade and commerce. Omo can say our policy towards building private sector. That is the debate we need to have. Because once we have that debate, and then we are successful at that debate, and we understand clearly what they will do, and yet, and once on able to them out 24 hours or whatever it is that you are looking for. But now they are creating the impression, say, and I say, catch Ghana for say, oh, Ghana in 24 hours. To the sense that some of their people are saying, say, even MMD is district assembly scrap, or are they not only 24 hours. Now, passport office, say, you bet me a passport office, and I don't pay 12, on the Duma, now go for your passport. Now, license, where in the world? On my bench, so, on Sydney, New York City, Oxford Street, UK, all the places you can think of. On my bench, so, and I'll teacher passport, and I do 1 AM and I 2 AM.
Oh, there be na or can say. Seb na say who say be na backlog na e bebrebe obi be 3 months no obi nsanka adan ya printing no e by 5 o'clock na so mo pon wadwuma e say be anka na printing no kra no say no enka nipa pon 5 na foforo so aba na wo mo so eto printing.
You see, the problem is that that's why I said that they haven't thought through the policy. When you are coming up with a policy, you don't bring conditionalities and say assumptions and I say assume things. Are you aware or are not aware the reason why we have backlogs at the passport office? You must be aware. Either you are aware or not aware, but you cannot assume. And then based on your assumptions, you know the policy. Is it the fact that the reason why passports are all backlog here because almost printing, almost lost one, and almost point them, is it a fact? And is that the reason? If you don't know that for a fact, then why are you building a policy on that premise? So you see, they haven't thought about it. They are working with certain scenarios and assumptions that are unrealistic. And eventually, they will come to office. The reality will dawn on them, and then they will start giving us excuses, and they give us excuses the one-time premium. What we are saying is, institutions that want my way more, except for some 24 hours, already no, or more, yeah. Private sector, 24 hours, cost quite easily gone, and then, to the end of the day, Oxford Street, and then to the end of Monday, if you somebody are coffee man, you are going to do 1 AM. Oxford Street is still alive. Bantaman Street, Okumasia, it's still alive.
Hey, we don't feel circle cry. One moment to turn him on.
Omoka, they say, I'm going to go coast night, your friend say, night 24-hour economy. So I say, yeah, no more common so much. I won't say yes, only maybe your home. They can't high choir. So I just say, all over the world, senior. There is always somewhere in the country, in the city, in a specific location, the 24-hour economy is vibrant. So the basic question I say, and this is what answer I say, is it the case that as we speak today, there are no factories in Ghana that run 24 hours? Or it is a fact, say, and then can say Ghana, all the industrial areas in Ghana, there are certain factories who are running 24 hours. So that is established. That now comes to validate vice president position. They say, and you new thing, because nobody has disputed that. That's what the vice president is saying. On can't work about you. But say idea now there, but idea, because 24 hours in itself is not an idea. It is a specific activities necessary, and then the idea, no. It's man kataso, be so. Kataya at the crop pots in ya, what say, what bar, what bay, send a bayer. Okotama factories here by 20, and 10 normally 24 hours. At that 10 normally 24. At the end normally 24. A dear now also about who by ye, send a bay at the other 10, the entry and a do 24, normally 24. A bit to me almost about 24. And no nebetimiama yetimiam friend say after say the NDC for can pass one and say and pass. But if we don't ask them those two questions, and then we allow them to walk away with 24-hour economy, 24-hour economy, one, it sounds as if they are bringing something new, which is not true, because I've proven to you, even EPA, Environmental Protection Authority, the agency, who didn't say, over 24 hours. Because there are complaint units at the EPA, receiving complaints about noise. Now, I don't know what they do is that if you have a complaint, you say, oh, there's a club, there's a pub, there's a church, there are noise in here, so they have to come in the middle of the night when they are having the so-called crusade and measure the decibel levels with our machines. And 24 hours. And the administrative manager now, TEP now, or no, maybe also by administrative work, no, above 2 a.m. Only say, there is also by 24 hours. No, about the office. Within the EPA, there are units within the EPA, or Majumano, except for 24 hours. And already they are doing it. It is a obey now in details, so that we can test it and be sure that the outcome is realistic. And I say, oh, to 2 foot riding, as we speak now, what the MPP is saying is that everything the NDC is doing is to ride on an existing 24-hour economy running in Ghana and use it as a populist campaign and say it will create jobs. Oh, you're very 24-hour economy, they create a job. They create a job. What are you going to do to make sure that our company then offer the pattern or no? So, bad, then I'll be yes and a bear or the funny part 20. Not 10, I hear you man to an eye, and now I'm 24 hours. Is it the case that Senipano a year, Juma, not an only pattern or producing one bucketer? Funny pattern or better move to now 5-5 into 5 not 5 are baby. We need to understand so that we know whether what you are saying would actually create jobs or you are just hoodwinking us. As it stands now, they have not been able to give us that information. Apart from to tell us, 24 hour is a game changer. 24 hour is this. 24 hour is already in Ghana. The media houses are operating 24 hours. Security services are operating 24 hours. Public sector institutions that need to run 24 hours are already operating 24 hours. Private sector institutions, factories, industries are already operating 24 hours. So where specifically are they introducing 24 hours? They need to give us the answer.
Eddie, Madam Sepa, Namasling and Paso, Eddie Amount.
Singer, what about the Yen Flomo, near my answer.
Okay.
Very important. Yeah, no, we are very happy about this conversation because this is the very first time in the history of Ghana's democracy. And this is for air attempt to say, this is the first time. And so when we say we are having issue-based campaign, policy-based campaign, it is not just about declaration. It will be critiqued, it will be analyzed, and it will be put to the test. And they should be ready to give responses. If they are not ready to give answers or they don't have the answers, then they should calm down. They should relax. No answers. Potent strategies are only being implemented our policy, and some of the come about thing. Otherwise, tema for S3 omo. Also for S3 omo. Okurafe ewa adeswa. Ono no 24-hour economy and the end is working on because I want Yajuma Yajuma. And the end is for Yakawana. Yankawadia, which specific communities are they referring to? So when they say that it will create jobs for us, yeah, you want a Kriase, Okurafe, a Kabako Tano, Yan Benjuma. How does it affect us? They should tell us. But they cannot make a blanket statement and go to sleep now. Oh, criticize you on say, oh, Usuru, and I say, and I cannot want to say, yet share power because we are already running 24 hours. What we want to know is that everything can be enhanced. Yeah, it can be enhanced. So if it is an enhancement of what we have, they should admit, say, oh, then you're what that. Then you say a bar, you say, Yasia, Kenana was over Obeshimuno. Diana will be and no the best say 24 hours the bar now say Emma. But then I was a banner, what's a voluntary? What's a then and yan shed? And yan shed, yeah, how does it come to play? We need to understand. See, I'm
Mr. Nasipa, bye bye. Yenwa Dennis Miracle Aboagye, a director for local government, office of the president.